Hey y'all, so right when I was making this intro, the camera mount on my tripod broke. Perfect timing. So I'm kind of having to do this selfie style today, but it's okay, we're just gonna wing it. And to be honest, I kind of winged today's recipe. I've only made this 3 or 4 times, and I tried something a little bit different today, and I have to say, these came out perfect. Pumpkin is like my favorite thing for the fall, so anything I can incorporate into kind of a regular dessert, I'm gonna try it. And this is definitely something you guys are gonna... Hi. I was really hoping she would not come up to me while I was doing this intro, but having this in my hand, I asked for it, honestly. But as you can see, they're irresistible, and even the dog loves it. So if you want to learn how to make these, just keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna start off by making the streusel or crumb topping. I don't know about you guys, but this is my favorite part of a coffee cake. So this aspect of the recipe definitely makes a lot, so you're gonna have a really nice thick layer of it. So first we're just mixing the sugar, cinnamon, and salt together just to get it evenly incorporated. And then we're gonna add in some melted butter. And then lastly, we're going to add in some flour just to actually thicken the mixture up, and that's what's going to give it that crumbly texture. Like I said, the crumb topping is my favorite part. It's what makes a coffee cake. You might as well just make muffins if you aren't going to, load up on the streusel and splurge a little bit, Okay, and then next we're actually going to start on the cake part itself. First, we're just going to add some of the dry ingredients together and then set that aside. And then in a separate bowl, we're going to mix the sugar and butters together. Now, I'm doing this with my hands just because your body heat is going to help it mix together a lot quicker. Then we're going to add in the eggs and the pumpkin. You don't have to worry about this mixture being completely smooth. You basically just have to whisk it until everything's been incorporated, which is great because I don't know about you, but my arm starts getting sore after like 30 seconds of mixing stuff. So we can give our muscles a little bit of a rest here, okay? And after that, we're just gonna mix that in with the dry ingredients that we had set aside. And you'll just be folding these ingredients into each other. We don't want to overmix the ingredients. That's something really important in this recipe. About halfway through, we're going to add 1/2 cup of buttermilk and then continue mixing. I prefer to do it this way because adding that straight liquid is going to help the flour incorporate a lot quicker. And the less mixing, the better. The more you stir this, it's actually going to change the texture of the cake. It's not going to be as light and airy as we would want it to be, and nobody wants their desserts to come out dense, After this, we can transfer our batter into the pan and then start sprinkling the streusel on top. I like to do a mixture of bigger chunks and smaller chunks. It just gives more of a variety in each bite that you take. And I think it looks a lot prettier too. And you just want to make sure that you're dispersing it evenly so you don't have any bald spots peeking out, because you definitely want to have that crumb topping in every bite you take. And then just lightly press it into the batter and give the pan a good whack on the counter. That's going to get any air bubbles out before we put it in the oven. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. So after about 45 to 50 minutes, we can take this out of the oven and then do the final touch, which is my favorite part, is just sprinkling some powdered sugar on top. Y'all, this came out so good. I'm having to use like every ounce of willpower to not eat this entire pan right now. My whole house smells like cinnamon. It's incredible. I hope you like this tutorial. This dessert is so easy to make and it's the perfect staple for fall. I'll be back next Sunday with another recipe. I hope you guys tune in. Definitely leave a comment down below if you have any type of suggestion or something you'd like me to put on my channel. I'll see you next week.